Mind-blowing facts about SpaceX that will change how you see space travel. SpaceX has completely transformed the space industry, taking humanity closer to the stars than ever before. Founded by Elon Musk in 2002, the company started with a bold vision to make life multiplanetary. Over the years, it has achieved incredible milestones, proving that private companies can do what was once thought to be possible only for government agencies. From launching reusable rockets to planning a Mars colony, SpaceX continues to push the limits of human exploration. In 2008, SpaceX made history by becoming the first privately funded company to send a liquid-fueled rocket into orbit. This achievement didn't come easy. Before its success, the Falcon 1 rocket failed 3 times, nearly bankrupting the company. However, on its 4th attempt, it finally reached orbit, marking a turning point in the history of space travel. This success caught NASA's attention, and shortly after, SpaceX was awarded a $1.6 billion contract to deliver cargo to the International Space Station, solidifying its place in the industry. One of the biggest game changers introduced by SpaceX was reusable rockets. Before this innovation, launching a rocket was like throwing away an airplane after a single flight, extremely expensive and inefficient. SpaceX set out to change this. The Falcon 9, the company's workhorse rocket, became the first orbital-class rocket to land back on Earth after launch, paving the way for a new era of affordable space travel. This technology drastically reduced the cost of sending payloads into space, making it possible to launch satellites, cargo, and even humans at an unprecedented rate. In 2012, SpaceX achieved another milestone when its Dragon spacecraft became the first commercial vehicle to dock with the International Space Station. This was a groundbreaking moment, proving that private companies could handle critical space missions that were previously reserved for government agencies like NASA. This success led to even greater ambitions. By 2020, SpaceX had reached a new level of achievement. The Crew Dragon spacecraft launched NASA astronauts to the ISS, marking the first time a commercial company had sent humans into space. This mission, known as Demo 2, was not just a major step for SpaceX, but also a historic moment for spaceflight, as it ended nearly a decade of U.S. dependence on Russian Soyuz rockets for human spaceflight. The event was watched by millions around the world, cementing SpaceX's role as a leader in the industry. But SpaceX isn't just focused on getting astronauts to space. The company is also responsible for the largest satellite constellation in history. The Starlink project aims to provide global high-speed internet by deploying thousands of small satellites into low Earth orbit. With thousands of these satellites already in operation, Starlink is transforming internet accessibility, especially in remote and underserved areas. This ambitious project not only generates revenue for SpaceX, but also lays the groundwork for reliable communication networks that will be essential for future missions to the Moon and Mars. Perhaps the most ambitious goal of SpaceX is its plan to colonize Mars. Elon Musk has repeatedly stated that he wants to make humanity a multiplanetary species, and Starship, the company's next-generation spacecraft, is the key to making that dream a reality. Starship is designed to be fully reusable and capable of carrying over 100 tons of cargo into deep space. Unlike traditional rockets that require a separate launch vehicle and spacecraft, Starship is a 2-stage system that can launch, land, and be reused multiple times. When fully developed, it will be the most powerful rocket ever built, capable of carrying astronauts and supplies not just to Mars, but also to the Moon and beyond. SpaceX has already won a contract with NASA to develop a version of Starship as the lunar lander for the Artemis program, which will take astronauts back to the Moon. The Artemis missions aim to establish a sustainable human presence on the Moon as a stepping stone for future Mars missions. If all goes according to plan, SpaceX could be instrumental in making interplanetary travel a reality within the next decade. Another mind-blowing aspect of SpaceX is the speed at which it develops and launches rockets. Traditionally, rocket production and launches took years of planning, but SpaceX has turned this process into an almost routine event. With its rapid iteration approach, the company continuously builds and tests new prototypes, making improvements along the way. The company's Boca Chica facility in Texas, also known as Starbase, has become a hub for Starship production, where multiple prototypes are constructed and tested at an unprecedented rate. One of the most exciting features of Starship is its ability to refuel in space. This will allow spacecraft to travel much farther than current technology permits. By refueling in Earth's orbit before heading to Mars, Starship will be able to carry larger payloads and support human life for extended periods in deep space. This innovation will be crucial for establishing a self-sustaining colony on Mars, where resources will be limited. SpaceX has also revolutionized the way rockets land. In the past, booster stages would fall into the ocean, making recovery difficult and costly. SpaceX solved this problem by designing Falcon 9's first stage to land vertically on a drone ship in the middle of the ocean or back on solid ground. This precision landing technology has been perfected over time, and now Falcon 9 boosters are regularly reused for multiple launches, saving millions of dollars in costs. Beyond Mars, SpaceX has grand visions for the future of space travel. Musk has hinted at ideas like point-to-point travel on Earth using Starship, which could cut long-haul flight times drastically. Imagine traveling from New York to Tokyo in under an hour by launching into space and landing on the other side of the world. This could redefine transportation as we know it. With all of these achievements, it's easy to forget that SpaceX is still a relatively young company compared to NASA or other aerospace giants. Yet, in just over 2 decades, it has managed to accomplish what once seemed impossible, continuously breaking records and setting new standards for space exploration. The company's ambitions go beyond just Mars. Musk has spoken about his desire to explore the outer planets, mine asteroids, and even build floating spaceports to support missions beyond Earth's orbit. With its aggressive development schedule, groundbreaking innovations, and relentless pursuit of interplanetary travel, SpaceX is shaping the future of humanity's journey into the cosmos. As SpaceX continues to evolve, one thing is certain: it has already changed the course of history. Whether it's reusable rockets, launching astronauts into orbit, creating the largest satellite network, or preparing for Mars colonization, the company is paving the way for a future where space travel is not just for astronauts, but for all of humanity. If you're fascinated by the incredible achievements of SpaceX and the future of space travel, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing space content. Let us know in the comments which SpaceX achievement impressed you the most. See you in the next video as we continue to explore the wonders of the universe.